there have been so many organizations and individuals that are responsible for today's success. We have an advisory council that numbers over 45 separate organizations. We've got a board of directors that's at 20 and growing. And we could have continued on and on with individual organizations expressing how important it is to Cleveland that this effort launches. I want to just take a moment to thank in particular the Greater Cleveland Partnership, because as you can see from the representation that's here today, it's the philanthropic community, it's the public sector, and it is the business community coming together once again in Cleveland fashion to launch an important economic development initiative. We're going to take a few minutes here now for questions from the media before we wrap up. And I will try to moderate the questions. Who wants to start? Yes, sir.
I want to sum up briefly just what Global Cleveland will be doing.
Sure. So the question is, can I sum up briefly what Global Cleveland is going to be doing beyond these announcements? Global Cleveland is, simply put, an organization focused on attracting and retaining newcomers to the Cleveland region by connecting them to opportunities for work, as well as engaging them directly in the community. It's our observation that individuals today will have a number of different employment positions over the course of their career. And as individuals come to our community, in addition to finding them that first work opportunity, we really need to get them engaged in our community, connected to whatever it is that's important to them, whether it's nature, as Midali said, or cultural organizations, or ethnic organizations, religious groups. We need to get them connected to Cleveland so that as they seek their second opportunity and their third opportunity, they become not just newcomers, but they become Clevelanders. Yes?
What will the Welcoming Center actually do? How much will it resemble or differ from other welcoming centers?
The question is, what will the Welcome Center actually do? There's a series of programs that will be launched through Global Cleveland. Different from other welcoming centers, many of them will be aggressive marketing and outreach efforts to attract newcomers to Cleveland, whether those are migrants or immigrants, people that are already located inside the United States that can fill the open positions. Again, we go back to what creates this opportunity is not just the spirit, not just the moral imperative, it's the 20,000 open jobs that we have in our knowledge industries today here in Cleveland. And this effort will have aggressive outreach programs to find newcomers to fill those positions in part. In addition to helping them find their opportunities, the Global Cleveland Welcoming Center will be a hub for newcomers to get connected to the community at large through the partnership with a number of advisory group members, other organizations, connecting them again to opportunities to become engaged in our community.
Are there other cities that we can look at that we can see success from programs like this that are helping their population grow and seeing more immigrants come to the city?
Yeah, one of the models that was brought to our attention, we've looked at a number of organizations around the country that are doing things that are similar.
Repeat the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. The question is, are there other cities or models that we can look to see, to learn from, and to see what this might mean for a region like ours? We've studied a number of regions across the country. Part of the work that was sponsored by the Jewish Federation of Cleveland and Albert Ratner last year did a study of similar initiatives in other geographies. The model that's probably closest to what we have, what we're planning to launch here in Cleveland, is the model that was established in Philadelphia called the Welcoming Center for New Pennsylvanians. The services are the same as I answered in the last question. The difference is really, in our case, we think it's important to layer on not only to the services for newcomers that are already here, but we're going to layer on the aggressive outreach to bring additional newcomers to Cleveland to accelerate the development of our region. Yeah, in the back.
Can you please briefly describe how the figure of 20,000 currently available positions is arrived at?
Yeah.
And also, to what degree will the services be offered to those newcomers who maybe will not be in line for such skilled work?
Yeah, so the question was really around the figure of the 20,000 open jobs. So the state of Ohio maintains a little-known website called ohiomeansjobs.com. You can go to this website at any time of the day, type in Cleveland, type in a radius of 40 miles, and see every single open position that's listed by a company or an institution or a governmental organization anywhere in our geography. And I pulled those numbers this morning. I looked at that radius and I saw over 20,000 open positions listed on that site this morning. In terms of the types of jobs, these are both skilled jobs, to use your phrase, in knowledge-intensive industries, as well as lower skilled or less skilled positions in those same industries. When we talk to employers, at least in my industry, in the biomedical space, they still find it difficult to find manufacturing workers for working in a medical manufacturing environment. So it's positions at all levels, much like it has been in Cleveland's past for newcomers. Let me close by just introducing the team that's behind Global Cleveland. I have the privilege, again, of serving as the board chair, but in the back of the room, standing right in the back, if you guys want to just put your hands up, Koza Rasby, Fran DiDonato, Lauren Fryman, and Pam McKee are really the team that's brought us to where we are today. I also want to thank the team from Falls Communication, which donated their services to put on today's event. I want to thank all of you for taking time out from your busy schedules this morning to attend this event and to contributing to this initiative to date, as well as looking forward to having you continue to be partners into the future. We invite all of you to join us at the official launch celebration for Global Cleveland, which will be hosted by the mayor and the council at City Hall on May 24th of this year, and the community summit that will follow on May 25th at Cleveland State University. Together, we will establish a Global Cleveland. Thank you.